So Melvin, welcome in Brazil. What's your feeling to be back here, ready in Recife, ready to fight again in the Globe 40 for the next leg?
Yeah, thank you very much for the welcome. It's pretty nice to be back. A very good feeling after a pretty long delivery. I think we spent 26 days on sea with a short stopover in Cape Town and big reparations in Réunion. Everything worked perfect, and yeah, I'm pretty happy to be here and starting the race preparation now and then having a last fight in the last leg back to France.
Could you tell us a little bit more about your delivery from Réunion? You stopped in Port Elizabeth, Cape Town. How was the delivery?
Yeah, the delivery was really nice. It was a bit hard in the beginning. The Indian Ocean was not nice to us in the beginning. We had strong winds. After we could go downwind almost up to South Africa. That was nice, but we had to do a little stopover in Port Elizabeth because we got pretty bad weather, which we don't wanted to have on sea. So we stopped there for 2 days. Then we delivered 2 days more to Cape Town. Had 7 days in Cape Town. Prepared the boat for the transatlantic, and then now we spent, I think, 15 days again for the transatlantic from Cape Town to here, which was perfect. Champagne conditions all the time. 2 days of no wind in the beginning, so we had to use a lot of diesel. But after we always had 15 to 20 knots of wind, always the spinnaker up, and pretty perfect.
So unfortunately, you had to stop at the beginning of the leg 3 after a big problem in the mast. Could you tell us how much was difficult for you to interrupt the race, go back to Réunion, and to see all your friends and all the other boats still racing until Recife?
Yeah, this was the hardest for us. So I think almost in the middle of the leg 3, we had the damage in the mast pretty far in the south. In the beginning, we thought we can manage it on sea, but pretty fast we find out that it's not possible to manage on sea. And we had to take a decision if we go to Australia and repair there or go back to Réunion. We took the decision, which was the more hard decision, because we had to go back and not continue, and it was clear for us that we can race 2 more legs from Sydney to Chile and from Chile to Brazil. But it was the safest for us because we had to do a proper reparation of the mast and had to check the mast, everything. We did an ultrasonic in Réunion. And yeah, now the boat is repaired and in perfect conditions again, and we can be safe that the mast is in perfect condition and we don't risk anything. And we don't want to risk anything in the Pacific and also not on the leg around Cape Horn. So it was the decision was hard, but it was the right one for us. We are fine with it.
I imagine you were still following the race, even if you spend most of your winter at home. What could you see and what remember you of the previous leg of the fleet?
Yeah, of course we followed the race all the time. And we're always a bit sad that we cannot fight with the others because everything was close again, like the first legs, and we really wanted to play with them. But yeah, very, very exciting race what the others are doing. They are very strong, they have very well prepared boats. That's very cool to see, and hopefully we can jump into the race again in this leg and fight again with them.
So next generation boating is back in the race with you on Lennart.
Yeah.
How you see and how you imagine the final leg to Lorient?
Yeah, Lennart and me, we will fight again next leg. He will arrive next week here in Brazil, and we will give everything again. So we have nothing to lose, I think. The boat is in a good shape, and we too. We had some rest in Germany, and that's the last and final leg for us, and we want to show what we are able to and push the boat as fast as possible.